Hello guys, yes, I wanted to show off how my Kibellah build's doing, because I've probably got one of the bear ones going, because a lot of people want to go into Assassin with her, and honestly, Assassin is not good. In order to make it good, you need end Act 4 going into Act 5 gear, and a very specific end of colony event reward, and then you can create sort of a Death Aura build. I'll show that off at some point, but it's not playable for the rest of the game, and you don't get that till like 10 minutes before the end. It's ridiculously unusable. What I will show you, however, is her Executioner build that I've come up with. I've got into Drukhari weapon efficiency, so she has toxic blades as well, and I'm using her two-hander, which can remove that and do some interesting little things. However, this seems to be her story quest, and I've been told that you do get better sword rewards, so we'll go into that. Obviously, this is a build update video rather than a full breakdown, so I'm not going to be going through talents or explaining my choices, but what I will do is below will be linked my my build spreadsheet, which shows off how I've leveled her up so far, and my plans for the assassin build. I've got several builds and several variations of my builds below there. However, I kind of just wanted to show off what she can do. So normally my Pyromancer dominates every combat, so I wanted to focus on her a little bit, buff her up and show off what she does. Now, because she's not a Psycho, her base damage is going to be a little bit lower than what it could be with some other classes, and she is competing for gear, so some of the bear gear is on my Rogue Trader, which she could also use. However, one thing I have done is I've made sure to give her the gear that improves her death from above and her jump-ins with it. So it's all about positioning. So you can use Blood Rush to get 3 movement when you mark a target, and then you can sort of move to enemies that you want to use. Gift of Torment you want to use later in the turn once you've got some bleeds and some burns going. But at the moment, I'm using the Reckless Abandon to lower health and get temp health because she recovers a lot of health by fighting. So death from above against an AoE, so you want to hit as many people as you can. I'm going to use something to try and get some bleed movement, but we'll come into that in a little bit. So I'm going to leap into here to hit these two. One thing I'm not sure is if Terrifying Strike happens at the beginning or the end of Blade Dance. So I'm actually going to try it on Blade Dance just to see what it does, because it's good to get the Blood Down for extra movement. If I misplay this, I misplay it. It doesn't really matter. You want to invest heavily into her Blood Vials. There's a lot of stuff you can do from that. Because I'm getting her set up for a few things, I am going to use the stim so you can show her juiced and turbo. You wouldn't use as much talents as I am for getting set up. Okay, so no, the first hit of Blade Dance does do it, so you don't want to Blade Dance for Terrifying Strikes. But one thing I have done is I've put fencing boots on her. So quickly show off difficult, unfair, Grimdark. I am actually going to turn combat animations on because I do enjoy them. Like, what's the point of showing gameplay if I'm not showing gameplay? So I'm just going to, quickly apply that. So yeah, a little bit of misplay using Blade Dance there, but that's fine. What I am going to do is, because I marked this target, I'm going to jump towards him, which is obviously death from above. He's got plenty of bleed procs on him, so as well as burning now, so I can use where it hurts to do one really meaty hit. I'm going to swap to my two-hander because my two-hander has some special properties, so I'm going to try and hit him with that. Now the weapon skill is lower, so okay, when I swap to my two-hander, because I don't have the weapon skill boost that having 2 weapons does from the Blade Dance abilities, I can't quite land that hit. Luckily her turn was next anyway. Because the enemies like to come and attack me, when she parries, she can get attacked back, so I'm going to set that there, because they seem to have a lot of interrupt turns. But anyway, back to where we were. So, I think I did lose where it hurts charge, because obviously the attack missed, but because I've got a new turn, another use for 0 AP, and this time, instead of trying to use the two-hander because it missed, I'm going to hit him with my Toxin Drukhari dagger. Because it does more damage. Exploded, and a lot of healing, a lot of death, a lot of damage. Alright, so that allows us to get another death from above charge, so I'm going to use obviously Blood Oath to get a little bit of movement, and because I have movement on the bloodstains, it costs 0 movement to move along those, so I can actually move for further. So yeah, we're using death from above. Oh, we got a lot of procs there. Oh, interrupt turn. Because I crit with my sword, I got a second attack with my offhand, but because she moved to hit someone else. So she just ran over and took out Pascal. She didn't kill. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have Death Waltz ready to go. So yes, I can use Captive Audience as well, so I'm going to proc that. I can use Death Waltz as well, which will also give some more charges. But one thing I do want to do is I'm going to do another attack afterwards, so I'm going to set that up now. But yeah, now that I've set up all of her buffs and she's got that bleed, see that hit there, it knocked the blood there. So as they move, as she moves through the blood, she can start picking up stacks, and when the enemies move through it, they obviously get stacks of it. Absolutely annoying, these guys. Even with their interrupt turns, because she's going on in her ability, they can't quite take them. So yep, she just absolutely soloed everything there. Look at her go. Look how beautiful her stats are as well. So the build's not done. It's only level 41. Obviously, we're going to go up to 55. But yeah, so again, because now there's all these bloodstains, look how much movement she can get into it when she uses Blood Rush. She's a highly mobile Blade Dancer Executioner. And look, some really good procs damage. Also setting the enemy on fire. Let's see if I can try to get off this two-handed sword strike. Yeah, so this sword's meant to remove bleeding and apply toxin to it, as said, and then add some more bleeding on top. So it'll build up some nice stacks on the two-hander. Yeah, there we go. So he gets his little interrupt turn. Ooh, hits Jay. Tries to hit her. She parries because she's got watches from above in her secondary, so her parry's really, really high. So she killed that guy, and because she killed him with the fencing boots, even though he had an interrupt turn, she can keep going. And look how much AP we had. If only she had taken a heroic turn from the officer, she could attack with all of those. And unfortunately, because she's not a psyker, I can't keep attacking with that AP, because normally Warp Surge Brooch would allow that, but she's not a psyker. So this man, taking out Jay. He's trying to blade dance, gets parried, gets killed. Alright, so there's a chappie over there and some chappies over there. And every time she gets those blood stacks, like, she increases her damage. When the enemies move through it, yeah, they receive more damage.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Yeah, those interrupt turns are annoying. You can also target multiple different enemies, so you can get more movement. So that will pop us in range to then jump in. Nice, we set him on fire, good crits. And now we get initial procs of that when we jump. Sweet, good explosion. I'm going to use Acrobatic Artistry to get back to where we started. Or not. I don't remember it being there, but she still got some leap charges, but I can't really gain on those two, so even if I move closer, it'd just be a waste. So, yeah, Pyromancer's turn. So, this is my Blade Dancer Bio-Pyro Executioner. Ridiculously OP. It's just so strong, it's so very, very strong. So yeah, we're going to Blood Rush. Because we want to get extra AP when we kill him. We jump in. Oh, her second attack went off as his attack went off. That hurt. Well, we're going to inflame. I thought that would have killed him. Oh well. The proc, adding the bleed proc, which then procs even though he parried and blocked, still killed him anyway. So these guys have really high dodge and parry. Multi-beam. That'll teach you. Son of a... Oh, I didn't realise there was one still alive. Well, that was a waste of... that was a waste of AP. Whoops. Oh well. I will do some big damage here with Ignite and some bleed stacks. Woof. It'd be a waste trying to get in on that and jump in from here. So I'll enter him. We'll send in A-Blood. Honestly, A-Blood has been power creeped out of the game so hard. Now that Heinrich's being can go into Bio-Pyro as well as Chainsaw and Executioner, he's so strong. A-Blood can use the Malpain Shrouds and he can do some good damage with chainsaws, but it's just not the same. And obviously he's got a bunch of temp wounds because of everything that's been going on. So we can use that, the Malpain Shroud, to actually do some damage here. Wait, it seems to think we can hit from below. So let's try it. I'm not going to swan in me. Oh no! Ow. Oh, this guy's parry's so high. Well, if I'm not confident about that, what I will try to do is the hammer and build up a versatility stack. No! Damn! Damn, Abelard just getting absolutely owned. His weapon skill wasn't high enough. This is unfair Grimdark, so you'd expect some stuff like that. But, yeah. You can't parry sunbeams, so, yeah, let's buff Hell, and she'll blast him. I mean, they put up a good fight with they're trying to anti-melee here, but like it's not enough. Yeah, let's put in a little bit of weakness there and give a little extra.
If I may.
Yeah, the interrupt turn's annoying. It just got to wipe out my team. I didn't even have chance to get them in cover position them or do anything. Oh well. Oh, what's going on here? No way! Oh! Oh, is that an apparition of the Emperor? No, the Undying Emperor. Oh God. Listing of definitely targeting the first enemy. There will be multiple possible targets. All of them new target. Oh my God. Will reduce damage by 100%, dealing a small amount of metal damage. Oh God damn. Oh my God. He gets so many extra turns. Well, frontline. I guess we got overwhelmed, but yeah, let's.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'm just gonna have to rush him with the blade dancers and just annihilate him.
And the navigator.
Well, yeah, Inquisition's tenant. Kibellah's a little too far, so we'll buff Hell. But we'll get Kibellah in on this. This is meant to be a showcase for her.
Systems to being ordered around.
She's just a little far out to actually be used here. Alright, so let's put on a debuff. Let's lower his toughness and his willpower and increase our crit chance on him. Then we'll increase the damage that he receives by warp and all other sources. We do warp fire as a pyromancer. Because I don't trust this guy's interrupt attacks, let's increase their shots. Let's increase Kibellah's dodge so she can actually get in on this battle. There's blood everywhere, luckily, so if he moves, he'll take extra damage. If she moves, she'll do more damage. Okay. Alright, let's buff in the correct order. Iron Arm to increase our strength and stats. Ignite so we can increase our everything because we're now on fire with Relentless Blades. We're going to Blood Oath to get some movement. That should put us in leap distance. Ah, beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, in case we get a crit, put on Where It Hurts so he'll follow up. Yeah, let's go. Nice. Second hit because of the dueling sword. Where It Hurts bleed procs. Very nice. Look at this man's health. I don't know if I want to try repositioning things or moving. I still have my grenades, but I'll probably keep the zone because it will lower his weapon skill and ballistic skill. Oh, A-Blood. Yeah, that's fine. Death Agony effect applied. Okay.
The shadows will
So we're going to put Blood Oath to get a little bit of bonus movement. Reckless Abandon, so we'll increase our damage. He's on fire, and so is my Pyro, so we'll Gift of Torment to get a little bit of extra stats here. Let's not waste all IEP, let's actually get in and start doing some things. We're going to throw a Blood Vial down here. So we'll hit him and we'll hit our allies here. Yep, Captive Audience, so we do extra bleeding. And let's sleep in and get this bastard. Cool. We are going to Blade Dance to build up some stats. And then, yeah, then we can try proccing some stuff from our melee. Alright, so we're building up fire and bleeding stacks, and then we're going to hit him with Where It Hurts. We're also going to use Raining Blood, so we can put down to our Pyromancer to give him some stats. And obviously spread more blood. Nice, good hit, good hit. Terrifying Strike's not going to offer much. We've had Dodge and Parry. Yeah, I imagine she'll be fine. He'll hit the furthest one back, so he's not going for her. Oh, she was in the way, though! Okay, no, we want to keep Pascal in this for his damage. Alright, let's use our Octave correctly. So we're going to mark the Emperor of Mankind as prey. So we're going to add a... so we got Machine Spirit Protocols, which will actually add a thing. We'll pop on Analyze Enemies, so we've got plenty of exploits. We're then going to Tactical Advantage it. So this will give our allies 11 more armor and it will increase what Pascal does. We're then going to lower his damage by 15%, because F that. We're then going to increase the damage of our next shot. Actually, no, let's make sure we hit. Perception Ballistic score up. We're going to use our free grenade to see, can we position this low his armor without hitting our allies? No, but we can give him some stat checks. Yeah, that will hit him and not our allies. Let's see if we can apply any effects to him. Alright, let's shoot him. Miss. Alright, that one hit. The recoil damage killed my own guy. Nice. Alright, we move to the next turn. Let's get inside the zone in case he gets an interrupt turn during our turn. So we're going to inflame, increase our damage. Then he's not on fire, so we can't orchestrate flames. Alright, let's dance. That's so much damage. Oh, and wow, that was anticlimactic. God, my builds are so good. Ugh!